Hey, what's up, world? It's Nate the Great from Take Flight 214, and in today's episode of Hype News Update, shortly after announcing his upcoming project, They Don't Know, Bobby Shmurda claims that major record labels are now trying to blackball him. But before we get into the story, don't forget to smash that like button because it's the best way to help us grow and to continue to get more eyes on our stuff. But with that being said, let's jump right in. A fan in the comment section of Bobby Shmurda's Instagram post suggested that the rapper should postpone the release and quote, push it back and make it harder. But Shmurda replied, nah, fuck that. I got major labels jumping me and blackballing me and shit. He added, I'm only 27 years old and fresh out of 6 years. They got 400 employees. Tell them boys to stop playing me, homie. And I don't do no marketing and all of that shit. Natural. Hashtag F them people, I'm gone. Sound pretty serious, pretty heated on his part. In late March, the rapper publicly confirmed that he had signed papers to be released from Epic Records, but he didn't specifically say if it's the same label that's currently supposedly blackballing him now. He did go on to say it hadn't stopped him from promoting his own music though. Bobby dropped his last single, Shmoney, featuring Quavo and Rowdy Rebel back in December. It was his fourth drop after a 6-year bid in the box, following No Time for Sleep, Cartier Lens, and Splash. He later went on to say, this is not a cry for help. This is a message and understanding to my fans that they are stopping my music and prolonging my career. I've been holding shit down, doing everything on my own since I've been home. It's been a year now and I still feel like I'm in prison. He posted a bunch of emojis and then went on to say, and by the way, the album's done, ready to live. Please, I need them to let me go. Hashtag free Shmurda, end quote. So, Bobby seems to think that the label is blackballing him. Another way to look at it would be to say, they're in no rush to dump a ton of money into an artist who hasn't managed to create the buzz that they thought he would. Since getting out of jail, Bobby has kind of fumbled the ball a little bit. He had a nice buzz when he went in, but he didn't really capitalize on it when he got out the way that he should have. He was locked up for what, 6 years? He should have had tons of material lined up and ready to go, but instead, it took him a little longer to launch than it probably should have. And rather than fans talking about the newest Bobby Shmurda song, they was clowning his dancing, which I'm pretty sure didn't help him at all either. Rappers really have to realize that the music business is just that. A business. These people are not your friends. They do not have your best interest at heart and they will not look out for you, especially if it means that they can make more money by screwing you. All the time you hear rappers cry foul about how such and such label is holding them up or won't let them eat. What's even worse is when guys sign with people that they thought was their partners. How many rap fallouts can you count and where rappers is now mad at their homie claiming that they screwed them out of money? And if they realized that this was strictly business and treated it that way, then they would be much better off in the long run. Rule number 1, there are no friends in the entertainment business, only associates. And that doesn't mean that each and every single person is a scumbag, but most are. And if you go into the situation protecting your own ass, then you'll be much less likely to get violated later on. Pause. Record labels are smart. They seek out kids with no money and a desire to break into the music business. They know that most of them are most likely financially illiterate and just so happy to be getting a look that they won't even bother to check the fine print. They're like predators, laying in wait to pounce. But can you really blame a lion for eating the guy that foolishly wanders into the lion's den? Now, record execs are obviously not lions and can't be totally absolved, but the majority of the onus is on the artist. Protect yourself at all times, man. Which brings us back to Bobby Shmurda. I'm pretty sure that from the label's point of view, they want him to get out there and show them that he's hot enough to spend money on. It's the same thing that's caused the fall of many a rapper. How many guys can you name that just disappeared in the eyes of the public? You're like, damn, what happened to so-and-so? They got shelved, that's what happened. Most rappers don't stop rapping, they get hamstrung by the labels. They want to drop music, but they've already signed away their likeness and souls to the label. They can't drop mixtapes, they can't do tours because they signed deals that will require them to pay the label a shit ton, and they wind up just metaphorically decaying on the shelf. At least in Bobby's case, he seems to still be able to drop mixtapes, so hopefully his deal is a little bit better. But what do you think? Is Bobby Shmurda really getting blackballed, or does he need to get out there and get himself hotter? Hit us up in the comment section and let us know. Also, if you made it this far, then obviously that means you liked the video, and if so, then hit that like button for us, man. Liking and sharing the video is the best way to help us to continue to grow and get eyes on our channel, because being a new, smaller channel, YouTube doesn't really suggest us like that. So if you like the video, the more likes we get and the more times people we can get to share the video to other people on other platforms, the faster we'll be able to continue to grow. And if you haven't already, hit the subscription button and the notification bell to be updated every time we drop a new video just like this one. But with that being said, I'm Nate the Great from TakeFlight214.com signing out until next time. Peace.